Good morning.
Good morning. Today's the day. We are in Calexico right now, which is on the California side of the Mexico border, US-Mexico border. So in about the next 10-15 minutes, we're going to be at the border crossing into Mexico. It's been, I don't know, about a month and a half since we crossed from Canada into the US. And now we're going to cross from the US down into Mexico.
And there's our friend James coming down with us. Give us a thumbs up.
Should we just follow you?
Yep, that's fine.
I never saw anything that talked about RV or whatever, but...
Gracias.
I don't know if this is what she meant or not. She said to go up to the next stop, but this is kind of a dead end, so...
I think because we're an RV, they'll have to inspect, like come in, so I think that's why she told us to come here, but I agree it's weird that there's a pylon in front of the area. But maybe someone's gonna come.
Well, we were supposed to go to the right there? I don't know. She said just go forward, that's why I went forward. Also, I think the line we went into, I didn't even see it until we were already, like, driving into that first lane, is the auto declaration line, so, like, to declare. So I told her there that we didn't, there, like, it was an accident to go into this line. And she said, that's no problem, just pull forward.
Yeah, honestly, this doesn't, like, everybody said that there's, like, a very clear distinction for RVs and cars to go separate ways, but I didn't see anything like that. So maybe this wasn't the right way, I don't know.
I do not know. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
This is kind of funny.
Yeah, we've made it 100 meters into Mexico. We're already stalled.
We've never really figured out border crossings, to be honest, so it's kind of comical.
You think we just...
go ask her
Okay.
and just see? Because, yeah, I don't know. Like,
Just that, yeah, that there's
I pulled in
pylons.
this first lane because it seemed tight, all those different lanes back there. So I was like, oh, I'll just pull into the first lane.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then as I pulled in the
this
first
woman
lane.
here in a camper, she went that way for something.
Yeah, I think going left was like what most people do.
Yeah,
but
no, I'm just curious if she
all
walked
four
to
lanes
get
look
her
open,
FMM.
so- Yeah, maybe that will.
Maybe she just wants us to park and go get our FMM.
That might be what she wants, and maybe there just was no inspection whatsoever.
And that's why they got the stop thing back there.
But then still we have to go around.
Okay.
Which there is
Go ask
parking
her.
right there. So.
Yeah, go ask her and see what she says.
Yeah. Well, we have somehow maybe made a mistake. We're not sure yet.
No, we haven't made a mistake. We're just
We're just trying
in slow lane.
Yeah. Perhaps we did take the wrong lane, but we're just going to figure it out now. So, actually, James is going to figure it out because he speaks Spanish. Well, I thought we would give you a little update since when we were going through the border, the GoPro ended up dying and we didn't pick the camera up, and we left off with sitting in the van waiting for someone to come and let us through to the inspection area because there were pylons blocking off the road that we were supposed to go down to the inspection area. But James went in and asked a lady who worked in the building where you would get your FMM, like tourist visa stamped. And she was like, oh, weird, there's like supposed to be people there. And we were like, well, there's not people here. So she sent him back out. And I think what the thing was is that we were pretty early, like it was probably like 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And I just don't think they had had a vehicle come through that way yet. And so they weren't expecting anybody maybe. But anyway, where we parked the vans, where we were waiting, somebody eventually came out and moved the pylons and told us to come into the inspection area. And they did their inspections, like no problem at all. They let us park there while we went and got our FMM tourist visa stamped, paid for, and then we were good to go. But I thought we would give you a little update. The border crossing went really well, other than the fact that we were just like kind of not sure if we had gone the right way, but it was all good. We went the right way, no issues. Mexicali was definitely less busy than Tijuana. We crossed in Tijuana last year. I would probably do Mexicali again before I did Tijuana. And yeah, no problems. Everybody was super nice and helpful. So the boys are actually just outside. We are at this crash site for a Boeing 747 that National Geographic used. It actually crashed in another location and then they have transported it here. That's all I know. I don't know a lot about it, but we're just parked by it, so we're gonna go check it out And that is all. But border, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend Mexicali. And that's all. There is a little puppers in there. A little puppy.
Yeah, they probably like soft landed it
Yeah.
and broke the nose off.
We are just outside of Mexicali here, and there is this, is it a Boeing?
I think it's a 7 something.
Maybe a Boeing 747 that I guess Discovery Channel crashed at another location, and then they have brought it here. I'm not sure why they brought it here. Not a lot of information, but it was interesting. It's interesting to see. It's also a little scary.
It's spooky to kind of see, you know, this is what an airplane potentially could look like after it crashed. We don't know how they crashed.
And this looks pretty good. But yeah.
Don't crash your planes, folks.
What are y'all thinking? Do we go left here or we go right? Like, how kosher is it for us just to go pull to the left of this guy? I mean, we can go look at least.
Like a cloud that kind of came out of nowhere on the radar.
There's the rainbow!
See it? Where?
Yeah, there. Very faint. I love rainbows.
Also
got the camera out. We moved from where we were earlier because it was just super windy, and now we're kind of in a bowl and the wind just kind of circles around, but there is a giant hill here that we're gonna go up and just see if we can't make it to the top. No trail, that's clear, at least to us. And it looked doable from the bottom, but now looking up here, this is a big hill. And we also don't know if there's anything that's poisonous here in Baja, but we should be okay. We're thinking we'll be okay. That's the direction we're gonna go. Likely already missed the sunset, but it's okay. We might see it from up top.
Yeah, the sun sets at like 5:30 down here.
Okay.
So.
And then we got James, he's got his tripod set up. He's a professional over here.
I don't want to go this way.
Yeah, I think we do want to go to the left. First section down. I'm out of breath. It's pretty well, not straight up, but there's a lot of incline to this. Keep going. It's nice that you can kind of step on each rock.
Yeah,
Just like get up it.
just gotta be careful. Like it's not a loose one, you know. Like
Yeah. Made it quite a ways from the van. You can see that there is some sort of a truck camper situation down there on the beach. And you keep going across and you can see Puertocitos. We are back on the coast. But we made it up. So it's starting to rain on us now. I think we've potentially decided to come up here tomorrow morning. I could be persuaded. And it only took us about 15 minutes to get up here. And there's potential we could go higher if we went over there, but the rain's coming now.
Yeah, we might want to go.
Time to go home.